Привет, народ. Как ваши делишки? Какой-то я красноватый. Так, еще. Дубль 2. Во. Приятный, естественно, зеленоватый оттенок лица. Совершенно другое дело. Как вы поживаете? Мне тут ОБС, пока все настройки делал, пока музычка играла, подмигивает иногда красным квадратиком. Так что скажите, если будет пролаги в картинке. Ну, пока, правда, картинки особо нет. Мало ли. Так, а у нас сегодня продолжение Дискворда. В прошлый раз мы играли в конгломерат для разнообразия, а потом у меня были некоторые технические проблемы. У нас тут охуительно было контора, которая нам электричество поставляет. О них там меняли реквизиты, в результате оплата за электричество прошла по старым реквизитам, и типа она куда-то проебалась, и нам за неуплату рубанули свет. Было очень весело. Оказалось, что сейчас техника до того дошла, что могут мне отключить электричество, этот доступ на счетчик заиметь дистанционно. Вообще заебись. Привет, Black Dragon. Так что я испытал некоторый сильный дискомфорт от суток без света, учитывая, что отопление у меня тоже на свет завязано. Потом отходил несколько дней. Так. Во. Оно немного громкое. Да, все права принадлежат. Продолжить игру. Потому что горит. К сожалению, нет. Причем уплоченные по предыдущим реквизитам деньги, это успешно, судя по всему, проебаны. Мать заплатила по новой, потому что нас и так, блядь, все уже замерзли к херам. Кашлю чутка что-то. Сорян. Так, мы остановились на чем? На том, что мы пытаемся повысить популярность смерти. Мы про смерть собрались снимать кино. Клики, так сказать. Они тут так называются. Нам нужно... Что нам нужно? Мы уже нашли, типа, безделушку, которую всем будут впаривать. Нам нужна красавица-деваха, и нам нужен, типа, клевый музыкальный хит. Плюс гример смерти сказала, чтобы мы притащили ей фотки королевы эльфов, чтобы ей было чем вдохновляться. Мы говорим про... Привет, нафиг этот ник. Мы говорим про смерть как про антропоморфную персонификацию смерти, естественно. Мы ни в коем случае не говорим про смерть как явление.
An office? Yeah, well, I'm sure it must be of use to someone.
Hummus.
The shuddersome thought, of course, is that these creatures actually breed, meaning that something actually finds them attractive. Well, whatever it is. A very suspect salesman.
Gerbils, always one. Prime racing gerbils rented to you at lowest cost.
Gerbils? Those look like camels.
No, Effendi. These are gerbils, desert-dwelling rodents. Very fine, very cheap.
Look, I'm telling you that these are not gerbils. Do these gerbils of yours eat cheese? Run about in little wheels? Make nests out of old tissues and cotton wool?
No, Effendi.
So what makes you think that these creatures are gerbils?
They burrow.
Really? All of them?
Yes. Well, no. Not all of them. Well, none. Really.
Right. Well, I might be interested in renting one of the non-burrowing ones then.
Indeed. Please feel free to browse.
Нет, нафиг этот ник, просто та футболка в стирке, вот, я пока это укрываюсь. У меня их еще есть некоторое количество.
Camels, eh?
Where?
Смешное дело. Он, походу, боится верблюдов.
It's the heat, you know. It does things to a man's, to a man's... Right, let us for now establish that these are camels. This being so, how much to rent one for a brief journey?
5 dinar, Effendi.
And to buy?
5 dinar, Effendi.
Why are they the same to rent as to buy?
I cannot stand the noise they make as they sit in their wood shavings eating cheese.
Now look, I thought we had that settled. Oh, all right. 5 dinar then, but only if you invest some of it in professional psychiatric treatment.
Золотые палеты нет. У меня нет золотой футболки. И я не очень сильно по этому поводу страдаю. У меня есть только желтая, и при том цветофильтре, который мне обычно выставляет вебка, оно скорее зеленоватое получается. Но она желтая. Вы ее видели, я в прошлый раз на Масленицу в лес. Давай, Мордубин, удачи. На Масленицу в лес это должно быть весело. Хотя, наверное, надеюсь, там, где ты, там довольно тепло. Это тот самый великий мудрец, про которого мне говорят.
Angus! Angus! Angus, where are... Ooh, there you are. Oh, you look better every day, Angus. What with the sun and the sand, an exclusive diet of mushrooms. I'd go quite mad if it wasn't for you, Angus. No! No, 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 no! You can't play a king on a 7. You cheating little... Get off! How many cards do you have there anyway?
Ah, a holy madman on a wheel. He must be sage of
Я
the
бы
desert.
сказал,
He'd be
в
more
любом
trouble if I
походе
had
в
some
лес главное одним куском. А не в разных пакетах.
One cartwheel, broken. What it's doing out here, I just don't know. Makes a comfy seat, though. A desert prophet. Oh, lovely. He's mad as a kite, smells like a pot of earwig stew, and just guess who gets to talk to him. Hello there up the pole.
Angus! Angus! There's someone at the pole!
Когда ты...
What?
Ладно, пусть
Well,
договорит.
put it down right now. You can give yourself a disease like that. Ah! Oh, there's a pyramid walking about on legs.
Look, I don't want to be any bother. I'm just wondering why you're at the pole. Not to mention round the bend.
Hermiting. It's all the rage in these parts, you know. You can't be wise unless you're hermiting. Angus, we have guests. Put out another sucking pig mirage for dinner.
No, that won't be necessary. I'll be fleeing in terror in about 3 minutes' time.
Ну, ехать одним куском в багажнике все еще лучше, чем ехать в багажнике в разных пакетах. Есть некоторая еще надежда.
So this friend of yours,
Oh, Angus? Angus, it's for you. If you want Angus, you should have rung the second bell. It's clearly marked on the door.
no, look, I'm not here to talk to...
Oh, don't keep Angus waiting. He's a busy man. Busy man. If it wasn't for him, I think I'd go insane.
Well, I'll tell you what, you just let him get on, and I'll come back later at a better time.
Angus! Angus! It's happening again! How many times have I told you not to play that sinful music to all those clams?
They say it comes from chewing on too many lead toys when you're a child. So you're good then, are you? I mean, you know, wise.
Wise? Wise? If I was any wiser, I'd be a leopard skin bikini.
That wise, eh?
Aha! I'm so wise that I will now provide you with your heart's desire. A jingle written for your simple modern type clicky film. Yes, 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 yes. No, Angus, no. No, not now, thank you, I'm busy. Baste it for 12 minutes, 12! Fool, 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 and fool again! How can you never remember? Aha, there! Here's a jingle written expressly for your clicky project to promote death. Oh, promote the death.
What? You've written it for me now? Just like that? No quests or anything? Wonderful! Thank you very much!
You're most welcome!
So can I have it?
No!
I might have known. There's going to be a quest after all, isn't there?
Not for me, but for Angus. He says he's sick and tired of being woken up all hours of the night by people coming here and asking us the riddle that has baffled philosophers since the dawn of time. Why?
Why? Why what?
Why anything? Why everything? Why are we here? Why are you here? Why am I here?
Now that's a hard one. Right then, it's not like you're asking me to do anything difficult. Why? That's the question, okay? No problem. Right. Well, I'll just go off and find this answer for your invisible friend Angus, shall I? Is that fine by everybody? Right? Good. Well, here I go. Good old Rincewind has nothing better to do than trudge all over the disc, fetching one bloody thing after another.
Right, now, where were we? Oh yes, dealer takes two.
Мы это знаем. У нас есть эта специальная машина, дающая ответы на такие вопросы. Чуть позже сходим.
Pyramids, dams, in the stream of time, correctly shaped and oriented, with proper paracosmic measurements correctly plumbed in, the temporal potential of the great mass of stone can be diverted to accelerate or reverse time over a very small area, in the same way that a hydraulic ram can be induced to pump water against the flow. The whole point of a correctly built pyramid is to achieve absolute null time in the central chamber, so that a dying king, tucked up there, will indeed live forever, or at least never die. The time that should have passed in the chamber is stored in the bulk of the pyramid and allowed to flare off once every 24 hours.
Another tall stone slabby thing. They really went for that ethnic look, didn't they? It's a pillar, not a pillow. Oh, a pot of glue. I do so love sticky stuff. Oh, I'd only get tangled up if I tried to unfurl that. I can't talk to him, and I'm not picking him up, so you better think of something else. Well, there's all sorts of obvious things which could be said at this point. Let us maintain our dignity and simply say that this is the preserved and embalmed body of a dead person, and treat the situation with decorum and respect for the deceased. You're waiting for me to say some sort of crash punchline, aren't you? Well, you're not getting it from Mrs. Rincewind's little boy. If in fact she was Mrs. Rincewind, I mean.
Ну, давайте попробуем от него отрезать кусочек. Не знаю, зачем мне бинт с мумии.
Cloth bandages. My mummy gave them to me, honest.
Я тоже не помню нахрена, но пусть будет.
It's already up. Honestly, you give them a... Oh, look. Someone's been... Oh, look. Someone's been gift-wrapping dead people. Wrapping... That's nice. One bandaged wooden arm. A bandaged wooden arm. I'm not sure that it will ever heal.
Забинтованная рука.
Since you've created the damn thing, I'd have... since you...
Типа рука мумии. Я уже не помню, зачем это, но потом пригодится. Угу. Вот зачем.
This skeleton belongs to the vultures, I presume. This must be that carry-on baggage I'm always hearing about. I'd better just let it be. Oh, it's either water or a mirage. Well, here's to a nice refreshing glass of good hot sand. No time for swimming or for making sandcastles, for that matter. Nice vulture. Let's not get too friendly, just in case it follows us home. Oh, I'd rather not, if you don't mind. I'm not touching him. Yes, they are in... How they got here in the middle of the desert, I just don't know. Guess it's their lunch. Looks like an old mummy's arm. Hang on, there's a ring on one of the fingers. Damn! Looks like I just can't take it from them. They're too clever for that.
Хопа. Вот и пообщались.
A rotten arm. Maybe we can start up some sort of trust fund or a charity, you know. Donate excess body parts to them what need them. Arms for the poor? It might just work, you know. A ring. Aha. And still drifting with the mystic eastern scent of plague victims.
Могу ему руку вернуть?
Please, let's leave the arm alone for the time being. It's all...
Ну ладно. О, веселые ребята.
Dino, eh? Less meat on him than a chicken nugget. Bone idol? I'm not quite sure I really appreciate that joke. Say no more. What on disc are you lot doing up there?
Nothing much, just hanging around.
So, why were you tied up?
Well, it's got tons of advantages.
Such as?
A bit of sunshine, a bit of conversation, bird watching with your buzzers and vultures.
Don't they get frightened when people pass by?
No, they carry on regardless. Carry on. Good one, eh?
Там какие-то шутки, которые, собственно, проебаны.
If it's not an embarrassing question, why did they tie you up there?
Publicity.
Publicity? They've got you up there tied to an old dead tree.
Well, it was either this or do adverts for coffee.
In which case, I suppose, I can see your point. Ah, the Middle Ages. Picturesque, isn't it? Say, have you ever considered using your talents commercially?
Oh, yes. I mean, I could rent myself out for scaring crows off the crops, liven up children's parties, that sort of thing.
No. I mean, you're singing. Would you consider doing some singing for me?
What? Oh, well, I suppose it could be done. Tell you what, prize us down from here, and we'll see what we can do for you.
Sorry, can't stay and chat all day. Must be off. I better free Bone Idol first.
А, окей, я их в инвентарь всех положил.
For telling Dibbler you found the band.
Охуительно.
Vultures.
Да, что-то в таком духе было.
Damn, there must be somewhere.
Сейчас мы прокачаем доску.
Now I won't fall off.
Намазали клеем.
Primitive paintings of sheep, preserved here just as they were tens of thousands of years ago. They are, of course, doing just exactly what sheep were also doing tens of dozens of seconds ago. Basically, sheep are just sheep. I don't think I can actually remove them. I'll have to make a copy.
Я уже не помню, зачем они мне.
A film of Neolithic sheep artwork. Yes, not particularly interesting, but I still feel there's an award in this somewhere. Who might want proof that sheep come from a long way away? A film. Yes, not who might. A film of. Yes, not who might want proof.
А блин, выпустите меня. Так. Давайте зададим вопрос Хеку.
Right. So the answer in.
Yes, that is correct. Oh, look. They are all running around. They're, you know, keen to get started.
Yeah. Anyway, so we are now ready to get going. I mean, I can ask this machine a question.
Yes, quite right. Ask, you know, ask away.
What do you call this machine again?
Hex. A three-letter name. And it's not because it's, you know, useless. No matter what you might hear people say.
Hex. How lovely. See anything wrong with the name at all?
No. My research assistant seemed to think it's very appropriate.
All right, let's just get on with it then, shall we? Right, Hex, I want you to tell me the answer to the question, why? Well?
Ah, well, of course, a certain amount of working time is required for any problem of this type.
Yeah? How long?
According to my estimate, we should have your answer in a jiffy.
A jiffy?
Ah, that is the abbreviation of the Clatchian word Jiffacitra, meaning eon or age of the world. Probably about 2 million years. Would you like a cup of something while you wait?
Hemlock.
Oh, I don't know if we have any of that in stock. Luke, there's no point in getting uptight. You'll just have to be patient. I mean, It's not as if you can just run off and somehow accelerate time.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm a wizard. A bona fide, pointy-headed, skirt-wearing magic tosser. Although perhaps I should rephrase that. I can do anything I like. I'll accelerate time anywhere I want to, any when, anyhow. I'm going to accelerate time for those little six-legged idiots in there. Let them develop a civilization, new philosophies, and entire galaxies of new perceptions. And then I'm going to jump up and down on the lot of them. Hey, I'm really getting the hang of this science business, aren't I?
Что-то у меня опять немножко кадры теряются. Так, у меня есть вот эта пирамида.
Right, Hex, I want you to tell me the answer to the question, why?
Не, у меня потихоньку пролагивает.
There. Now that wasn't so bad. You see what just a little bit of patience can...
Shut up and tell me the damned answer!
Ah. Now let me see.
Well?
Oh, it says... because...
Is that all? Because?
Well, it also says... blip, blip, blip. Out of cheese error. Blip, blip, blip. Cannot find drive Z. Blip, blip, blip. Unrecoverable application error. Blip, blip, blip. Please reboot universe. Blip, blip, blip. Year of the sloth. Blip, blip, blip.
Oh, blip.
Ответ на этот вопрос у меня есть. Нет, там, по-моему, Биби было. Так, надо ей дать какую-нибудь эту безделушку.
There we are. One jelly baby and ring, just for you.
It looks wonderful. We need something to go in the navel of sinful Sabrina, the belly dancer in scene 13.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. Actually, you could help Sabrina try on a costume if you'd like.
Really? Where is she?
Right here, big boy. Just wait there. I'll go get my bells and tassels.
Gangway! A pantomime horsey. Yeah, it smells like someone's been... Well, it smells, if you get my drift.
Так, нам надо прокачать этот костюм лошади.
One sticky hooter. There we go. One unicorn suit. My very own unicorn. A bit too big for just me to wear, though.
Это из того, что я помню. Сундук, дай.
I found the band, Mr. Dibbler.
Excellent. Are they good? Do they have the sleek, well-fed look of success?
Good gods, no. They're all musicians.
Oh, well, sign them on. That's the drawback of music, having to have all these musicians around.
Чё, это фильм про смерть. Поэтому танцующие и поющие скелеты самое то, я считаю. Отлично дополняют. Сейчас. По-моему, надо сюда сначала.
Look, we're comrades, right? I mean, we'd stand up for each other. Through thick and thin, damn the press, backs to the wall kind of thing. So, wear a unicorn suit with me? No, I want to go the front bit. It was my idea. Hey, he took the front end.
По-моему, сюда надо. Я точно уже не помню.
I'm already buff. It's a little known fact. Actually, it might be the... Eucalyptus cacophonia nervosa, or the lesser whooping gum tree. It's a little known fact that these trees actually hoot like owls to the dark nights of midsummer. Actually, it might be that I'm the only person who knows this fact.
Ну, у нас, видишь, все наоборот.
I'm afraid...
Angus! Angus, don't put those in there! You know they breed like flies. Oh, they are flies. Well, in which case, bring the popcorn and we'll watch them. Ooh!
Hello? Hello? Look, am I coming to bedtime?
No, lad, no. We're just settling down to a nice evening by the fire.
I brought the answer, you know, to why.
Well done, lad, well done.
It's probably not what you expected.
Out with it.
It's a bit short.
Speak up, lad, speak up.
Well, all right. It's not really very conclusive. It just says, because. Then it says, blip, 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 out of cheese error. Blip, 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 cannot find drive Z. Blip, 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 unrecoverable application error. Blip, 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 please reboot universe. Blip, 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 year of the sloth. Blip, blip, blip.
Angus! Angus, you were right! You were right! You were right! Angus, stop doing that right now and listen to me!
Normally, I'd hang around long enough to check the goods, but in this case, a frenzied departure might be more advisable.
Нормально. Хотя в целом пока не будем спешить. О, и тут стервятники. Так, нам нужно каменная ириска, которую тян спиздили у нас. Ну как у нас. Забрали у торговца как раз, когда мы хотели ее забрать.
Popping humors.
Ah! Witness the all-powerful mystic type one. Oh.
All right, what about the...
We have the mystic.
Oh,
You are. Then we have the fountain.
now that... Where my...
Oh,
When they call your people...
how dare! What? Mine's gone. There is a prospect. He goes every. You.
Так, это мы уже не спрашивали.
Popping humors.
Вот я помню, что там какой-то долбанный пиксель.
A hole.
А, я помню, зачем мне эта палка, точно. Я вспомнил. Все еще потихоньку проебывается кадр, я надеюсь, вам не сильно это мешает. Но вроде как бы, учитывая, насколько экшоновая игра, то должно быть не очень проблемно. Я помню, что к королеве эльфов там какой-то ебаный пиксель. Но я не помню где. По-моему, это не на этой. Не на глобальной карте. Да где-то вот тут. А может и нет. Видимо, не тут. Нам надо сходить к Тян и предложить ей палку. Если я правильно помню.
Nice steak. Now even I'd be tempted. If only it was in the ground.
Теперь у нас есть своя Тян на палочке.
The suffragista, still in there and protesting like mad. I wonder how it feels to be swallowed by an ambulatory pearwood trunk. Seems to have helped clear up her complexion, actually. I might give it a try myself.
Тян на палочке лучший вариант. Рок пикапа от Ринсвинда. Всего лишь найти этот подходящую Тян. Петушки на палочках. Интересуют ли тебя сейчас петушки на палочках? Нафиг этот ник. Как ты к петушкам относишься?
Jokes for women. Women want the joke.
Stone him! Yes, yes, yes. On the head. Ooh.
Get 'em, get 'em.
Oh dear, that deja vu headache is coming on again. Oh, well, it's what the punters want. Still, at least they know what's supposed to happen. Yada, 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 yada. Ah, here we are. In that she did take comedy in vain is hereby sentenced to be stoned by soft, chewy rock candy.
What? Taken comedy in vain? How?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It does. Define your terms, you fascist.
Well, it's for lame comedy then. Stuff that's lifeless, dull. The sort of rubbish you get when you lamely parrot off other people's material instead of coming up with something worthwhile all of your own. Stop that!
But you were parroting.
I am not parroting. I am parodying. Parodying. Completely different. Parodying. Remember that, then we don't get sued.
Oh dear.
Stop it! Stop it! Now who threw that? Was it you?
Yes.
Well,
Well, she was parroting.
stop it! Stop it! Right. No one is to stone anybody.
Until your blood is whistle.
We've seen it. That's parroting.
Stone him! Stone him!
Not me. No, I'm not the one who wanted this stuff. They made me do it.
I say, shall we call this one the dead parroting sketch?
Watch it.
Вот мы и заработали каменную ириску.
I've no further use.
И веревку. Да, они там типа этот. Учитывая, что Ринсвинда в предыдущей части, не знаю, может быть и в этой тоже, озвучивал чувак из Монти Пайтона и других вроде кого-то тоже оттуда. Они там вообще это вместе сотрудничали. Ну, у нас теперь есть Нет, стоп, не туда. Есть это ириска.
Anyway, here, try some candy rock. I bought it over from Jelly Baby, especially for you.
Oh, thanks. Oh, my tooth. Oh, no, my tooth. Oh, my tooth. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts me. Oh, my mummy. Oh, my mummy, no.
Okay, okay, don't cry, lime scale everywhere. I'll see what I can do to pull it out for you.
No.
Yippee! Let's try.
Oh. No.
Good idea.
Oh. No.
How do I get into that trailer over there?
What? You mean you want to go?
Well, of course that's what I mean.
Now what do you want to go doing that for?
Because the wall has a solid, wall-y kind of look. The key, right?
Well, I could only really give the key to someone who could provide me with 3 rooster feathers, a piece of string, and a huge clockwork.
That's it. No, I draw the line right there. No quest, no items, no pathetic excuses for, quote, lateral thinking as I go stumbling about trying to guess what I have to fetch this time. Just give me the key.
Why? I had my heart set on that piece of string.
All right, we'll try logic. Now look, are you aware that there are multiple outcomes to each and every action that we take? Just say yes.
Yes.
Right. Well, that means that somewhere in the universe there's an alternative world where you've already given me the key. Say yes.
Yes.
So since you've already given it to me, there's no harm in me taking the thing in hand right now. I mean, I've already used it once.
Oh, right you are then. Here you go.
There. Let's see them make a game puzzle out of that one.
Нормально. Так, чем мы можем удалить ему зуб?
Find me something. Well, how will that help me? Good idea. I don't think I should touch it. Tying that up. That won't.
А, окей, наверное, к двери надо.
This rope... This rope... Tie... 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 Tie...
Во.
Yeah, let me try something. This should work. A diamond tooth. Just the thing to bring a gleam into a wee girlie's eye.
Я думаю, Монти Пайтон сами справлялись себе шутки писать, просто они знакомые.
It was a cutout all the time. I could have just walked around. Don't say a word. Just don't say a darn word.
Как бы Пратчетт из Англии, и Монти Пайтон тоже.
Like they say, diamonds are forever, but oranges are for half-time. Somehow, I think that the plot calls for me to add to her collection, not detract from it. A chaise lounge. If you lounge about on them, then why are they called a chaise? Or is it better not to ask? The milkmaid. From rags to riches to skimpy lingerie, all in one fabulous lifetime.
What do you want now, then?
I was just wondering whether you were free, that is, if you might consider being part of a very special cliquey that we're making.
Oh, sure. But, I get lonely on the set. You'll have to find me a little friend.
Friend?
Yeah, I lost my last one, you see.
Friend, oh, I see. For your ring. A little friend. Right. No rest for the weary.
Ну, как говорится, лучшие друзья девушки — это зубы троллей.
One diamond, reasonably clean, all for you. Now get out there and star in my cliquey, or I'll take away all your makeup and ban you from ever visiting a hairdresser again.
You heartless beast! Gee, anyone would think you've been round the world for this here thing.
Теперь у нас есть своя карманная тян. Это уже вторая карманная тян, которая у нас есть, в этот раз даже не привязанная к столбу. Это неплохо.
For telling Dibbler you found the babe. Spark? I wouldn't want to break... I wouldn't want to... Spark? Sawing that in half wouldn't help.
Идея тян. Нет, до этого мы носили буквально тян в своем кармане, привязанную к шесту. Мы ее типа вместе с шестом взяли и положили в сундук.
For telling Dibbler... Let's just leave her... All right, we've got it. Here it is, one prime jingle, just for you.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Can you get me another one?
What?
Only kidding.
Я так думаю, что сильно зависит от сундука. Но вроде как в нем могут живые существа находиться. И быть живыми после того, как их достанут. Это не Детрит, это другой тролль.
I found us our babe, Mr. Dibbler.
Can she act?
Of course she can act. She's a thespian.
Yeah, well, that won't matter. That's very trendy these days. Fine. Well, consider her signed up.
Okay, I think we have everything. The jingle, the band, the girl, the novelties.
Haven't you forgotten something?
No, I don't think so.
What about the lead actor? He's still in makeup. I'm afraid we'll need him before we can start shooting.
Okay. It's not as if I've forgotten anything important.
Может, кстати, Детрит. Да не туда. Да, тут хуёвый этот переводчик. Перевод, в смысле. У них тут смерть в женском роде.
I don't think Death would appreciate me.
Так, осталось теперь вспомнить, как попасть в страну эльфов. Я помню, что какой-то маленький ебучий пиксель надо где-то пощупать. Но не помню где. Я подозреваю, что когда переводили, то поняли, что о смерти тут говорят в мужском роде, но поскольку у нас, типа, в русском языке смерть обычно в женском роде, они, наверное, забили хер и, типа, адаптировали.
Cool. Now Death's... I'll get rid of this. I'm surrounded by sun, sea and...
Блин, а где это может быть?
Aha. 4x.
Ну, единственное, что их хоть как-то оправдывает, что устоявшийся перевод книг появился, по-моему, позже, чем эта игра выходила. Я, правда, не уверен, что эту игру переводили именно тогда, когда она выходила, но шансы есть.
They say that if you stare at these things long enough, they begin to sprout talk balloons.
Окей.
Don't feed. I've got a better idea.
На мумию или саркофаг, по-моему, ничего не должно быть. Ну, будем потом мимо проходить. Я попробую, конечно, но... По-моему, это...
That won't do anything.
Я помню, что где-то в ебенях на заднем фоне должен быть типа пиксель. Ты на него клацаешь, и ты можешь попасть к этой, к королеве эльфов.
Hello again.
Feeling any urge?
No!
Shame.
So, business...
Yes, I've been doing...
Sorry.
Но я не помню, хоть убей, где это случиться должно. А нам по факту только вот эта вот хрень с королевой эльфов осталась. Бля, мне интересно, я пойду сейчас загуглю. Я не могу вспомнить. Королева эльфов. В той пещере нельзя, я пробовал. Так, стоп, надо на страничку назад вернуться. Подожди, в какой лес? Я, походу, объебался немного. Я где-то точку интереса не нашел или что? Не, вот это тут я общался. Это не то. Там я был.
They're too heavy. Yes, they are. How they...
Да, мастерица по гриму запросила фото эльфийской королевы для образца. Подожди, я не могу понять, в чем этот... Каменная ириска, морг, университет, сад. А, все, я понял. Все. Надо было проконсультироваться со специалистом. Камера и бес у меня есть. Эти штуки я сделал. Ща вот я нашел, в чем проеб мой. Да, видимо, этой птичкой была матушка-ветровозка.
Oh, I'm in the mood for love. Love is the thing I've been thinking of.
У меня локация лес не открыта, я должен с ней попиздеть.
Why don't you leave this poor silver-bearded old woman alone?
Never. I am Kashananda, the second greatest lover who ever lived. And this woman's beauty, oh, she sings to me. Well, at least until my next challenge. I'm now ready for more women. Hey, I take them all on at once.
Oh dear. Right, well I'll just leave you to your hopeless task, shall I? Still, it seems a shame to see you wasting yourself on...
Why, Sting?
Well, a man like you shouldn't be content with second best, should he? For instance, I met a few women just recently. Dark, mysterious, energetic.
Where? Where?
Would you believe Jelly Baby? Clearly I'm dealing with inferior intellects, which are hard to find, believe me. Granny Weatherwax. A tough lady, this one. Thank heaven that stupid dwarf is gone.
Thank you, young man. I just can't imagine what he wanted. Now, what can I do for you?
What are you doing here in the morgue?
Practicing.
I didn't think it needed much practice. I thought it just sort of happened.
Oh, no, you have to work at it. Good grief, it certainly doesn't.
Видимо, к загадочным этим монашкам.
It needs work, man, and you have to practice if you're gonna do it right. There's your technique, your projection, and then, of course, there's control and endurance. Very important, endurance.
Endurance? But it lasts forever. That's the point of the whole thing.
What? Mind projection? I only ever have the energy to do it for 2 or 3 hours, and I'm pretty damn good, let me tell you.
Mind projection?
Yeah. Into ravens and rabbits and such like. Very important witch talent, mind projection. Why? What did you think I was talking about?
Nothing. Never mind. Just forget I mentioned it. Tell me, elves, are they in your area of expertise at all?
Oh, yes. You've come to the right woman. Elves? I wouldn't trust those magic-wielding backstabbers any further than I could throw a very large heavy thing. And the elf queen is the worst. Glamour, you see. She can hold a man captive without uttering a word.
Ah, I see. The evil spell of her eyes, eh?
Can't say anyone's ever looked high enough to notice her eyes. You can find the entrance to their world in a stone circle near Lancre. But don't walk in. They spot anything that ain't unnatural. Anything that ain't an elf, a unicorn, or an ogre without at least 3 heads and a major dental problem. And they'll have you sucking on your toes and singing tra-la-la-lolly quicker than spit in your eye. They'll do that too.
Нормально. Спасибо. Матушка нас выручила. Ну а дальше все, что нужно для счастья, у нас уже есть. Я уже озаботился. Вот, я помню, что с фоном надо было повзаимодействовать. Просто не настолько, как я думал. Нас все равно туда не пустят.
Good idea. Don't know why I have to be the rear end.
All hail me.
What?
Come on, all hail me. It's been 10 minutes since anyone said how fearsomely beautiful I am.
Oh, right. Well, you're dangerously attractive, maddeningly gorgeous,
Yes?
you're wonderful. You can torture small animals in a very regal way. You can do amazing things with your hair.
Well, what about you? Why haven't you said anything? Guards, off with his head.
Wait, I meant to say something, but...
But what?
But I was struck dumb by your beauty. That's it. Phew.
All right. Slightly crawly, but you can keep all your bits if you stand over there and croak like a frog.
Ribbit! Ribbit! Ribbit!
Absolute power. Who can say it isn't wonderful?
Ribbit!
Keep it going. You've still got plenty of little bits that can be chopped off, you know.
Достаточно членов, которые я могу отрубить. Как это на русском хорошо звучит.
Ribbit. Smile. Say children's blood. Ribbit.
Жопа единорога тебя фоткает, это странно.
Ribbit. Ribbit.
Один член этого достаточно. Но, да, перевод местами очень не очень. Я рад, что я поставил английскую озвучку. С ней она явно этот... Они вроде как красивые, чисто в этот, внешне. Просто они этот, мудаки до крайней степени. Насколько я помню, выглядят они все еще типа заебись.
Film of the Elf Queen, eh? We better get a big screen for this one.
Right. Stand back and here we go.
Spoken.
Leftover film of the Elf Queen, eh? Still some good footage here.
Че, снимаем кинцо?
That's it. I think we have everything. The jingle, the band, the girl, the novelties. Not to mention that the lead actor's out of makeup and ready to go.
Right then. So it's lights, camera, angstrom.
Don't you mean action?
Oh, well, I suppose so, if you think that's easier. Come on, we've got some filming to do.
I'm ready for my close-up now, Mr. Dibbler.
All right. Lights, camera, Achtung, action, actinium, I'll get on with it. Cue death.
Now is the winter of our discontent, made all the more drizzly by the lack of death. Ooh, to be or not to be? That is the question. Whether to be extremely cool, reach the heights of fashion and snuff it, or to keep drawing breath and lose all fashion sense forevermore.
So, what do you think?
I'm trying not to.
Ready? Cue piano.
Piano?
Roll 'em.
Makeup. Now is the winter of our discontent, made all the more drizzly by the lack of death. Ooh, to be or not to be, that's the question. Whether to be extremely cool, reach the heights of fashion and snuff it, or to keep drawing breath and lose all fashion sense forevermore.
Ready for the porcelain scene?
Look, can we just discuss this script for a moment?
Roll 'em.
Makeup. Now is the winter of our tent, the discontent, made all the more drizzly by the lack of death. Oh, to be or not to be, that is the answer. Whether to be extremely cold, reaching the heights of fashion and sniffing, or to keep drawing breath and lose all fashion sense forevermore.
Okay, everyone. The being smashed by a safe scene. And roll 'em.
Now look here. Makeup.
Бля, мне его жалко.
Now.
What? What's he talking about?
Nothing, love, nothing. Now look, I've told you before, it'll be far too messy.
Help! I want to see my agent.
All right, now, Def, stand by for Julian's extra special scene. And cue.
Wait a minute. What's all this about a special scene?
Read your script, love. Here, Julian, explain how this next bit goes, will you?
It goes whoosh, blam! Stuff flying everywhere!
Did you not tell our boy that there were special scenes involved?
I'm not doing it.
Oh, all right. I'll go and find a stunt double. Mister, you get some people in front of a camera and they think they're the Queen of the May. A skeleton stunt double indeed.
Так, теперь нам надо дублера найти.
Haven't you found a stunt double yet?
Well, it isn't easy, you know.
Come on, all we need is a skeleton that don't mind being blown up. Can't be all that hard.
I better not disturb him at this time, although what method nobody knows.
Скелет, который не против взлететь на воздух. Что-то такое начинаю припоминать. Но не помню где. Да, клуб мертвецов в тенях, да, скорее всего. Я даже помню, кого мы сейчас найдем. И с помощью чего. Я забыл совсем про эту локацию. Хорошо, что напомнил. У нас есть свидетельство о смерти. Давно надо было сюда сходить, на самом деле.
Oh, so you are dead then. I should have guessed from the fashion. All right, in you come, brother.
Rincewind.
Brother Rincewind. In you pop. The meeting's just starting. Greetings, brothers.
And sisters.
Oh, sorry. And sisters. Allow me to introduce our newest member.
Rincewind.
Rincewipe.
Rincewind. Wind.
Ah, that's just a touch of gas, brother. Happens to the best of us. Poltergeist? What? Is he a poltergeist? What? Him being a wind and all? Yeah, probably. Any road. Brethren and brethren women, let us now all join in singing our Fresh Start Club anthem. A one and a two. And more pork, and then that stirs the blood. His streets, his thousands palaces, his strangely sticky mud. Let not some wicked fall in thy noble monthly smudge, and we will fight with truth and dare.
Поют они, конечно, отвратительно.
My friends, we don't have to take death lying down. I see a land where the dead will take their place alongside the living, albeit most of them propped up or sewn back together, but still, beside the living, a place where ghosts can throw off their chains and help contribute to a better, more just society, where a man can throw off his head in pride, then tuck it back under his arm, raise his right hand if he can remember where he put it, and say, yes, I'm as dead as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore.
Oh, hello. What are you doing in there? Apart from being a quest item, I strongly suspect. Well, I can see your point there. Actually, I'd get that scene to you if I were you. So, hiding out in the closet, eh? What's the matter? Are you taking it on the lamb? Taking it on the lamb? You get it? Excuse me. Shh. Excuse me.
Shush!
Hello.
You're not frightened of me, are you?
No, why?
Oh, I just don't seem to frighten anybody anymore these days.
Oh, well, sorry. All right, look,
С первой
I'm
части.
scared. Really scared. Terrified. Is that making you feel any better?
You're not really scared.
I am.
Well, why aren't you running around then?
Because I'm scared stiff. Yeah, that's it. I've been scared into that strange lucid state of unreality and just don't seem to be able to move my legs. Rooted to the spot in terror. Me?
Really?
Gosh, yes. If I was any more scared, my ears would drop off. Trust me on this. I thought we cured you last time. What happened to your old door?
Someone kept putting letters under the doorstop. I finally had to give the thing away or drown beneath a flood of second-class mail. I think the worst thing was the smell of all those perfume sample sachets. They've all got this stuff called ambergris in them. Apparently, after a few weeks it all starts going off and you're up to your eyeballs and decaying. Where does ambergris come from in any case?
I think a whale is sick somewhere and it gets turned into perfume. Strange but true. And who was the first man to look at a pile of whale vomit and think, oh, that'll make a splendid perfume? Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Какая-то сложная игра слов, видимо.
Do you come to a lot of these meetings then?
Not really. I'm not actually dead, you see. Just undead. But the membership card gives you lots of lovely discounts at the local stores. Cheap headstones, cut-rate coffins, that kind of thing.
Yeah, but if you're not actually going to die, I mean drop dead and actually require interment, then why do you need them?
Well, they make great gifts.
What, happy birthday, now here's a headstone in the sincere hope you find a use for it soon, and that sort of thing? Got many friends, have you? You don't need to answer that if you don't want to. The world's shyest bogeyman. You know, I'd have been really intrigued and astonished if this had been a better kind of day.
Нравится, как Ринсвин смотрит в камеру.
Look, Aren't you dead yet?
Dead? Of course I'm dead. I just can't get going on any decent
Очень
sort of
неудобно этот
afterlife.
шрифт читать.
How do you put a stop to a walking corpse? I mean, it's not as if there's any helpful ink books. I've tried me strangling, poisoning, or even jumped in front of a donkey cart.
Oh, how did that one work out?
Not too well. They're charging me with willful traffic obstruction and being walking dead in a public place without a proper licence. Call that justice?
So, you've become a member at the club here then?
Member? How can I be expected to be a member when I can't pay any dues? And I can't pay any dues because I can't get a job. Oh, skew. Is this any way to treat a walking, talking corpse? In my day, we knew how to show respect to a cadaver in need of a bit of cash.
Нихуя не понял, но
What? They
очень
want to make you
интересно.
pay dues?
It's all Reggie's fault. He wants to pre-print coffin lids
Reggie's-
with
no
membership
да,
details on
Reg
the
башмак.
inside.
What, and that's going to be expensive?
Well, coffin lids don't grow on trees, you know.
Well, not on any trees I've seen, not when I'm sober anyway.
Это Редж Башмак.
What do you mean you can't hold down a job? I mean, it's not as if you're rushing off anywhere, is it? It's not as if you're going to have any sick days off.
Oh, yes. Well, you try telling that to an employer. I mean, the advantages of a dead employee are obvious to anyone. No lunch hours, no night shift worries. I mean, you'd think anyone could see it's in all of our best interests.
So what happened? Did they complain about the smell?
No, it's all, bureaucracy. Just try filling in a tax form when you're officially dead. You'll see. Place of residence, graveyard. Current occupation, decomposition specialist. I mean, it's an uphill struggle from the word go. No wonder people spend so much time trying to avoid death. The paperwork complications are enormous.
Poor old Windle. From youth to academic. From academic to the grave. From the grave... whoomp. Right onto the dole queue. That's a welfare state for you. Hello, so we're undead, are we?
Don't say it with such superior airs. We're the dark children of the night, we are.
Dark children? You're pale as a... Well, you're quite pale anyway. Well, he is. Yours is sort of more talcum powder.
It's my... I'm a vampire and she's my bride of darkness. Well, actually, she used to be the bride of a greengrocer. That was us, fruit and vegetable import-export. And then one night, boom, I'm a vampire. Nothing so much as a by your leave. A quick nip in the neck and you're a vampire, pal.
So if you're a vampire and she's not, then why is she dressed up like that?
A wife should always share her husband's hobbies. Besides, you get to wear interesting costumes.
Let me get this straight. You're both urban vampires, are you? Dreadlords of the night's abyss, all that sort of thing.
That's right.
And you also, as I recall, run a successful grocery business down in Treacle Street.
Used to. It was a smashing business, that was. We didn't truck with the usual fruit and veg. We had the direct distributorship of clutchy and giant peaches. The only place you could get them in the whole city.
Giant peaches?
Yeah, 6 foot high and weighing 500 pounds. God, they were beautiful.
Who in the name of Offless Teeth would eat a 500-pound peach?
Well, no one. You hunt them for the fur.
Anyway, once my husband was elevated to a nobler plane of existence, I decided the time had come for us to move on. I mean, when someone is confronted by the Lord of the Night, the last thing he wants to do is wake up with 2 holes in his neck and smelling of peaches. The fruit business just had to go, didn't it, Count?
Yes, dear.
Огромные двухметровые персики, которые выращиваются ради шерсти. Это хорошо.
So why are you two here?
Well, it beats sitting in the coffin all day.
You just listen to the meeting, dear. We think it's very important to raise our undead consciousness. It's a disgrace the way dead people are treated out there these days. For all the attention the dead get, you might as well just stick them in a hole in the ground.
Right.
Anyway, we're here to see what we can do about it. Reg is right, you know. There's a dead person inside all of us, just waiting to come out.
A vampiric green. I think I shall never eat a cabbage ever again as long as I live. See you later. Hello, so we're undead. Well, here, you're...
Well, actually, she...
Так, с овцой попиздеть.
Why exactly are you hiding here in this closet? Really? So I see. Well, I just don't see that there's much call for undead sheep in the career world. I mean, I know you'd like to expand your boundaries, but I'm just not sure how I can help you achieve fame. Tell you what, though, I'll keep my ear to the ground. Oh, no, you're quite welcome. I was just wondering whether a career in the clickies might be just exactly what you're looking for. Oh, I see. The local Actors League won't let you in until you have proof that your family's from overseas. Bloody cheek of some people. I'll tell you what. I'll have a look around and see what I can find to help prove your case for sheep in the arts. I'll get some evidence that proves that your ancestors came from distant climes. A black... Nope.
Сейчас мы покажем фотки наскальных рисунков.
Here you are. Some evidence that your ancestors came from the land of 4X. Now you can be a stunt sheep.
Bah, 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 bah.
No, no, don't thank me.
Cue death!
Now is the winter of our discontent, made all the more drizzly by the lack of death. Ooh, to be or not to be? That is the question. Whether to be
Две пчелы
extremely
или
cool,
не две
reach
пчелы?
the heights of fashion and snuff it, or to keep drawing breath and lose all fashion sense forevermore.
Fine, everyone! Cut and paint!
Ah, this is more of a lark. Watching someone else work for a change.
That was beautiful, baby. Just beautiful.
То есть
Wait a minute. Feathers? It was just feathers?
What? Didn't you read the script? It's Julian's special scene.
Oh, showbiz. Fame and fortune. I hear you calling.
так, тут, по-моему, надо нажать Ctrl F4 или Ctrl 4. Да, как-то так.
Well, welcome to our audience and welcome to Death, the latest star to rise and shine in the land of Holywood. Death, how do you feel about your up-and-coming premiere?
I don't feel. I am dead.
What he means is that he's confident that the product will speak for itself. That we've got something really astounding, really new, really...
What?
Look, just try to appear less skeletal or something, will you?
Yes, well perhaps you might explain to us just why you feel death is a sex symbol for today's world.
Well, Trish, we've always known that the height of style is pure, elegant restraint. And of course, when it comes to wearing black, he's always been the trendsetter.
Fabulous, fantastic. Well, that's it from outside the Odeon here tonight. This is Trish Looks Good, inviting one and all to join me here tonight and get reaped. Excuse me, do they have those chocolate-coated ice creams here? The one with the little bits of nuts on them?
They only had insect larva flavour.
Insect larva?
Some new invention imported from 4X, apparently.
Привет, Рускив.
When's this clicky starting, then?
Yes, hurry up. Some of us have to get back to bed before dawn.
Rubbish!
I say, this is appalling.
I haven't seen anything this awful since I saw the Dean in the showers.
Фильм забыли смонтировать. Это его уже так смонтировали. Сиськи вполне норм. Я не знаю, что им не нравится.
Well, that didn't cut the mustard.
No, I thought it was awful.
Well, in its awfulness, it had a certain beauty. Just as, in beauty, we sometimes see awfulness pressing through from underneath. I mean, sure. We all look at it and say, well, this presentation eats its own young. But I mean, is this a fair assessment? Can we really judge an art piece as being awful simply because it exhibits no attractive or interesting aspects at all? Actually, I felt that in many aspects the film proved to be a very apt...
Oh? Of what?
Well, a communication of just how untalented some clicky makers can be.
I'll need to rewind the reel first. Well, this looks like it.
Ща мы немножко им...
Now I think I'm onto something here. What if I splice in a few shots of the Elven Queen? Sort of subliminal, you might say. That should make them sit up and take notice.
Привет, Брим. Двадцать пятый кадр, он самый. Да?
Oh, my. I do say, how marvelous.
Oh, beautiful. Simply beautiful.
I wish my smell could have seen that.
Oh, that was better than being alive ever was. Now, that's what I call real charisma. He'll go far, he will, a real star.
Oh, shut up. It seemed like a good idea at the time. How was I to know the spectre of death was going to become a pop icon? Now he says he doesn't want his old day job back.
Бенки.
Now he's a style setter. Now millions of girls are cramming themselves into undersized, tight, lace costumes. God, I hate wearing this dress. What do you mean it's all my fault? Well, of course I saw the game's opening credits. I was there. Well, no, I don't think that's a good idea at all. No, it's just not my cup of tea. You mean I have to become deaf? Well, I suppose it'll help me make new friends.
У меня продолжают проебываться кадры. Надеюсь, вам не сильно рвет картинку.
The grim Rincewind.
Ну или хотя бы звук.
Guess I need to win his confidence first.
Ну, если ворует только кадры, но не режет войс, то в целом похер. Мне, кстати, магнит вернулся, хотя я, по-моему, его потратил и все, типа.
I pick them all up, but then I'd just be Get it? Grasping it. All right, I apologise. All right?
Так, мы сделаем небольшой перерыв, минут на 5, и продолжим. Так, где моя заглушка? Так, давайте, я скоро вернусь. И я вернулся. Так. Все еще потихоньку проебываются кадры. Все еще, наверное, не критично. Раз уж у меня тут открыто прохождение... Я-то в целом, как дальше, что делать, помню. Мне интересно глянуть, как много нам еще осталось. Вроде это последний акт, 3. Да, как-то так. Так что я думаю, мы сегодня добьем игру. Белка?
Are you kidding? Can you imagine just how bony Death's horse would be to ride barebacked? A high-stepping horse of doom. Now there's something you don't see every day.
Блять, назвать Бинки белкой, это, конечно...
Please let me have some dignity. Anyway, I'm not thirsty. A horse trough. Death's homey little house, complete with black walls, black floors and black ceilings. It doesn't start looking any better as I get closer either.
Да, там немного осталось. Я посмотрел. Ну, в руководстве, в том, которое я подсмотрел момент с королевой эльфов, там 6 страниц. И я сейчас где-то на 5-й. На середине 5-й страницы, наверное.
I don't need one. Flowers. Oh, what a surprise. They're black. Death's golf bag? Yeah, I'm not sure I want to see what the balls are like. The skull cliché is growing very old very fast. Now we're cooking with charcoal. With this, I really feel the goods.
У нас есть коса смерти.
Oh, a scythe. The right tool for the right job, I always say. Now, let's go chop some wood.
Chop, chop, chop.
Nice black material. This curtain's stuck fast in place. That won't help me tug the curtain down.
Да ладно.
That won't help me tug the... This curtain's... This curtain's... This one looks more mobile.
А, окей, я понял.
It's curtains, all right. What a lovely brutal swooshing sound this clock makes. Forget it, time means nothing in this domain. Hello.
Who are you? What do you want?
Yeah, that's right. Look,
You what?
you know, Death, the Pale Horseman.
Talks like this.
Very big in the hourglass and scythes department.
You?
Oh, not for long. Just until himself gets back. I have to fill in for a while, you know, get the backlog moving, that sort of thing.
Got the faintest idea how to do it, have you?
Well, I suppose so.
We got standards to maintain, mister. We takes a pride in our work. I ain't having you letting the side down. Listen, you got to be up to snuff before you can be deaf.
Now, do you mean?
Well, you got to be able to ride the pale horse. And you got to wear the right clothes. Deaf wouldn't be seen getting anything but a black robe. You'll need a scythe.
Is that all?
You want more? Get on with it.
Oh, goody. Another quest. I'm just flotsam on the sea of life.
Yeah, stop snivelling and get on with it. Get your thieving hands off. That is for tea time.
But this is Death's Kingdom. Time never passes here.
I never said tea time would be soon. Get your... I never...
Oh. Yuck, this has to be the green... I shouldn't be trying to burn things. Well, you never know. I may be able to pawn them. Ooh, a scythe. Now, let's go...
Да, тут оно как-то странно.
No need. I can see that... I better just let it be.
Having...
Look, what was it?
Just tell me. A black cloak, a scythe...
Actually, you don't seem to be able to ring them from here. The bells, the... Sorry, Actually, you don't seem to be able to...
Так, давайте сюда зайдем.
I better not fiddle. I wouldn't want... Shelves filled with self-written life stories. They're too heavy. My life biography. Big print version, easy to read. My life... Let's see. Whose is this? Ah, Albert. Now, what does it say at the moment? Albert sits and takes it easy, dreaming up more silly quests for the little twerp in the dress. Oh, just wait until I become a real bona fide deaf. Then I'll deal with him. Nope. Locked.
Идемте дальше.
Oh, not really a guy. Oh, you handsome. I wonder what's inside. A nice lacy nightgown. A cute little bunny rabbit, minus the stuffing. No thanks, I'm trying to make... Oh, a comfy looking bed if ever I've seen one. It's nice to at last have a room...
Что тут еще можно спиздить? Че, больше ничего?
Forget it, time...
Having...
That one. For something... A nice piece of string. One of the building... Yep, there we are. Read it and reap, Albert. See? A size.
Oh, we are, Mr. Clever, aren't we? I suppose you've got some idea about how to use it?
Well, of course I can use a size. You just sort of... yeah, well, I'm sure I'll get the swing of it. It'll just take a bit of practice.
Not inside where you'll scar my woodwork. Take it outside and wheat the field. When that's done, then perhaps you might have enough skill to go and reap some souls.
You know, if I end up in charge, your job is definitely one for downsizing.
Get your back.
But this is... Actually, you don't seem... Like everything else around. Ah. Some flues are flimsy. I'm sorry, I don't... Ah, it's too hot. Let's just... There we are. One robe, comma, black, comma, spectres of death for the use of.
Call that black?
It is black.
No, it ain't. Not your light falling into it never to escape kind of black. It's not the kind of black death would wear.
You're not making any friends here, I hope you know that. All right, blacker than black it is. Here we go.
Не подходит ему такой черный.
Very just like a short rope, only, you know. I'd need a scythe. Funny, I've never really thought of death as a home baking kind of guy. Ow, my back, my aching back. Bees. I'd ask where their pollen comes from, but I know they're going to flowers.
Да. Мы сейчас с ней пообщаемся.
I'll need some head protection. Well, at least it isn't an undergarment this time. Well, this should do the trick.
Внучка, не праправнучка, просто внучка.
I'll just grab some wax.
Ну да, не дочка, внучка. Не, подожди, там дочка. Там дочка. Там не Сьюзен. По-моему. Сейчас пойдем, конечно, увидим.
I think he's beyond talk.
Hey, leave that alone, you.
А нет, таки внучка, да.
I hear.
Внучка, действительно, Сьюзен Стогелецкая.
Hello there. And what are we doing in this awful place, eh?
What are we doing here? Well, I'm minding my own business. As for what you're doing, some of us would rather not know. Apart from that, there doesn't seem to be much going on.
Well, I'm trying to be friendly.
Yes, probably not a good idea, seeing as you're wearing that dress. I was always told not to talk to strangers, and it'd be hard to be stranger than you.
Well, excuse me. All I thought was, hello, here's another mortal in the land of death, then. I mean, it seemed we might have a few mutual talking points, information to exchange.
Well, it looks as if we buy our clothes in the same shop.
Let me guess. Death's handmaiden?
No, actually, I'm his granddaughter. Was there something I can help you with?
Well, it's just that... I don't know quite what to do. I'm supposed to be standing in for death, but I don't know what to do next.
Yes?
What am I supposed to do? I mean, what does a living death do with his time?
It all seems dead boring to me.
You'll have to give me a signal when you expect me to laugh.
Тут они достаточно вольно с хронологией обращаются, много всего намешано. На Ринсвинда навешано деяние сразу нескольких персонажей, так что они могли и некоторые моменты раньше времени сделать.
Was there something I can help you with?
Well, it's just that I don't know quite what to do. I'm supposed to be standing in for death, but I don't know what to do next.
Yes?
What am I supposed to do? I mean,
It all seems...
my, what a lovely toy cart.
You can't have it.
Oh, please.
Oh, all right then. But get me another toy first. One of the autobiographies from the Hall of Records should do. Something to laugh at.
Laugh? Those are people's life stories we're talking about here. Real tragedies, hopes, you know, dreams, triumphs and aspirations. How can you possibly find them amusing?
I was thinking of yours. That should be a laugh. Just bring it here once you've found it.
In a universe of infinite possibilities, I suppose that hairstyle had to come up somewhere. Sorry. There. My ongoing life story. Are you satisfied?
Oh, look. An autobiography with Join the Dot pictures.
That's a catalogue of all my hopes and dreams, all my achievements. You treat it with just a little bit of respect, young lady.
Oh, look. Here's your thought for the day.
Ah, what does it say?
Actually, the line is blank.
Give it back. Some people just don't appreciate quality literature. Now just tell me something else you'll take in trade. Anything but the story of my life.
All right. Go get me one of the really old biographies then. One of those ones with pictures. They're kept in a locked dark room somewhere inside.
I can't even tell the time using an app. A sundial. You know, for casting a shadow. That won't help. Little dot. A soul. I've heard of...
Ну, туда я знаю, что совать надо, у меня пока этого нет. А, вот, да, пруд
A
точно.
jet black pond. And, ooh, look. There's little white fish in it. Little white skeleton. Oh, well. A little... I doubt that the water is black enough yet. Sinister black beeswax. I'm not exactly sure that it's a... Even... Mixing that...
Достаточно черный пруд. Я не помню, куда тогда он их макал.
Believe me. I don't think it...
Сюда тоже пока рано. Да, что-то такое должно быть.
Let's see. Now, Albert sits and... Then I'll do... That won't unlock... That one... That won't... that one. Locked.
Идем поговорим с этим.
A biography. Let's see what's happening now. Must be the Arch-Chancellor.
Больше нет проходов?
Albert. He's going to find...
Having fun.
Look, what was it I was... Just tell...
A black.
Now we're cooking. Now that's a sinister... Should look good on a sinister black coffee table. Forget it. Time means nothing.
Я, кажется, даже помню, зачем мне этот воск. Не, не сюда, не сюда, назад. По-моему, надо повторить.
Well, this should do the... I'd say that I'm... I'd say... Tick...
А, окей, не надо? Ну ладно.
Don't you know? Even I...
Плохо помню уже конкретно этот кусок. Сейчас будем по месту ориентироваться. Как поле покосить, я помню. Но у нас пока нет нужных ингредиентов. К бинке, по-моему, при помощи сахарка надо подмазаться.
I can't imagine there's much of a... What exactly do you... The door will... Nope. I better just let... I shouldn't be trying to burn. Well, you never know. Or maybe I've done... A pot-belly... No need. I can see that... It's me. It was me. And it'll... Does death... Actually, you don't see... The bells, the bell... Sorry, I got...
Колокольчик, что ли, позвонить как-то надо.
Cut in there. Cut in there. Cut in there. Cut in. Head to... Shell. A shell. Shell. No. Locked.
Нам нужно как-то этого... Да, может что-то типа такого. А я снаружи к трубе. Да,
I
вон.
need a really tall ladder or a grappling hook to get up there. You know, I think I've...
Да. Чем мы туда можем затолкать? Горящую тряпку?
I'm not the hog... I don't deliver... Looks like it goes down...
Albert. Albert. It is I. Death.
Really, sir? Nice to have you back, sir. Now we can get rid of that little prat in the pointy hat and dress.
Well, at least I've proved I can use the voice.
Че, все?
I'm not the hog... I'm not the... I don't...
Having...
A pot-belly...
Я не помню, надо как-то его оттуда смотивировать, съебать. Но не помню как. Че я туда могу засунуть?
I'm not the... I don't... Looks like it. I'm not the... I don't deliver... The door will be...
А, коврик. Точно.
Hey, there's a little key under it. There's nothing under...
Не-не-не-не-не. Таких операций не надо делать. Свечка мне потом понадобится.
Are you kidding? Who knows what... That's just... I think you might be...
Да, вот сейчас и понадобится. Сейчас она воинственнее.
A life tablet. Oh, look, it even has a comic section. There. Are you satisfied?
Perfectly. This one's much better than yours. Here's the cart to play with. Let me know when you turn up in court.
Сейчас мы делаем.
Ouch! I think I can wait.
Теперь у нас этот... тележка с косой.
It feels like it should... It feels like it... My special... A welcome mat on death's doorstep. There's nothing in... Ha! And then... Yeah, I've got you trembling now, eh? I'm apocalypse material now.
Oh, indeed, sir. You're gonna strike fear and trembling into blades of grass everywhere.
Может, ему можно свою биографию отдать?
That won't help. For something to get into my life book, I must experience it firsthand. I've got a better idea. I'll go out there and play the game. My life biography.
Как же его прогнать-то?
Having...
А. Бинке, по-моему, надо сахарок дать, чтобы она перестала меня пиздить.
Now you really are grasping. Bits of dead. I picked them all up. Get. No way, he might... Just one of the build... A cute little... How cute. I wonder what's in...
Ну, седло, чтобы мы на нем держались, мы его клеем ёбнем. Как обычно, все проблемы решаем клеем. Да. Магнит на удочку.
Even Dibbler.
Нет, магнит на удочку не цепляется.
Even Dib...
Ладно, давай напомни себе что-нибудь. А, чё ты, блин, я тупой. Да нет, я тупой просто. Тут в обе стороны можно идти. Можно к Сьюзан в комнату, а можно в кабинет смерти, вот. Я провтыкал как-то этот момент, что можно идти в другое место.
Each of these hourglass, every grain of sand is a... I wonder what would happen if you added water. Nah, no thanks. Some of us have got to go. A ledger. All good public servants need one. I wonder what's inside. I'll just sneak a look. Let's see. The last entry is Fool and Chucky. The last column hasn't been checked off yet. The previous entry says Scazzy's ants. Well, at least they're all correct and accounted for. Poor little souls. I wonder what this does.
Не-не-не, мы от трубы уже получили все, что это должны были. Чадланин. Смерть крыс, да, один из... Если не самый любимый, то один из любимейших крысов у меня тоже. Может быть, после сундука. Вот, мне всего-то надо было зайти в еще одну локацию. Бинки, ну почему, блядь, белка? Ну ёб вашу же ёб.
I did it! See? I can ride! I can ride!
Yippee-ki-yay-yay, sir.
But I did it! See? I passed the test!
Yeah, so I see. Shall I prize the saddle from your flesh now, sir? Or later?
The trouble with you, Albert, is you have no sense of fun.
I'll laugh when I'm prizing you out of that saddle, my friend.
Да, он говорил, и то, что там в записи этот муравей был по имени, это тот самый муравей, который там у них этот муравьиную революцию поднял. Так, пижаму наебало. Я вспомнил, почему сюда 2 раза надо было ходить. Ну как 2 раза. Ну, в общем.
Formerly full of... I'll just sneak a little honey, they'll never notice. A pot of evil black honey, as made by evil black bees. Ooh, I hate to know what I'll catch. This should really blacken the water.
Там 1000, по-моему, душ.
Now this really is black.
Технически мы это все могли в один заход сделать, и воск, и этот, и мед, но я проебался.
A pot full of ant souls. There must be at least 100 of the little bloggers.
А нет, таки 100. Да, я почему-то думал, был уверен, что 100. 1000. Так что это, видимо, буквально те муравьи. Все взаимосвязано.
There we go. Light not only simply falls into it, but it doesn't even get a chance to scream.
Yes. Well, the cut could be better.
Albert!
Oh, very well. I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
Right, I've ridden the horse, got the clothes, the voice, the scythe, the moves.
Now, hold on. Being deaf isn't like delivering papers. No. I can't let you go out hacking and slaying wholesale until you've had a trial run. Start small, mister. Collect 100 souls first, and then maybe you'll be ready to get out there and slay them.
100 souls? Right now?
Yep.
Look, couldn't we, just come to an arrangement? Come on, 10 gold pieces says we just, forget all about it and get on with the story.
Bribery, eh? Trying to buy your way out of a quest? Where would we be if everyone tried that, eh?
Fine, right, well, let's go get 100 lovely souls for Albert and the principle of complicated gaming, eh?
Bye-bye, mister. Don't trip and decapitate yourself on the way out. Ah, the gentleman from the Assassin's Guild. Do please come in and abase yourself at the edge of the yellow line. Now, come closer while I explain. Not that close, not that close. Oh, sorry. Now look, I want someone removed. A potential troublemaker, somebody who's become too popular for his, or should I say, my good. And there has to be no way of connecting myself with his demise. Say no more, sir. Say no more. We shall strike like the subtle hand of doom, leaving nothing but weeping in our wake. For you see, we are the night. You are? I thought you were the Assassin's Guild. Ah, well, we are the Assassin's Guild, but we are also the night.
Подожди, это ветеринарий, что ли?
In fact, you're that period of the diurnal rhythm defined by darkness, are you? So, nighttime thefts, muggings, murders, and overnight
Или
car
кто это,
parking in
типа?
restricted zones.
Ветеринарий, получается.
No more fussing about with tax collectors and fines. What? But just because we are the night doesn't mean that we're responsible for the night. Well, if you are it, then you have to control it. And if you
Нет,
control
это не глава
it,
гильдии
then you're
убийц, судя по
responsible
всему.
for it. This seems eminently sensible.
Это, видимо, как раз
I have a
ветеринарий.
few thousand unpaid bills we can send your way by tomorrow. No. Now look. All right. We aren't the night, but we are of the night.
Я тоже сначала подумал, что это глава гильдии убийц, но потом да, понял.
Without assuming any controlling or otherwise responsible position. So, whereas we can assume custodianship of unpaid bills, this will only be as a storage facility, a favor to you, my lord, until we find someone who utterly encompasses all aspects of the night, whereupon we can pass the bills on to him. Oh, very well. So, in the meantime, just get on with this new job, huh? And don't mess it up like you did with the Fool's Guild last time.
Тут он такой прям махровый злодей.
Look, Albert, look!
Oh, you found the commode! Well done!
No, Albert, I mean, I've managed to collect 100 souls.
Oh, well, I suppose you must be death material after all. I should have guessed it from all your lines. Oh, all right. Go out and veep away to your little heart's content, but you've got to be back before the bell tolls. You know how the other three horsemen hate hanging about. Sometime later.
Сразу видно, что работает.
Oh, there you are, sir. and quite the part you look. There's a job for you. Your very first.
What's this?
It's a lifetimer hourglass. It counts off the moments of its owner's life. As you can see, it's almost empty. Perhaps it's time for you to put down your milky tea and actually do some work.
All right. I'm going. Who does this hourglass belong to, then?
Oh, you'll find out. I think you'll find him quite easy to spot in a crowd.
Whoa! Yeah, all right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You're a beautiful audience, if somewhat stupid. Ah, it's so good to see people who are upright and breathing. Of course, you know why my old job was always so hard. I only had a skeleton staff. Knock, knock. Who's there? Death. Death. Oh! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you've heard that one, eh? Alas, poor Death. I knew him, Horatio, a man of infinite jest.
Well, not exactly infinite.
I didn't think I was doing too badly.
Maybe it's best not to quibble at this point in the proceedings. This is ridiculous. How can Death die?
The more like me you became, the more mortal I became. Sod it. I was just starting to get the hang of this. Oh dear, I really do think I'm fading. Maybe taking time off from my job wasn't such a good idea after all. Ah well, I suppose it's in good hands. Ta-ta, have fun being the Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper? What do you mean, Grim Reaper?
Well, if I'm gone, then the job's yours. Through all eternity.
But I can't be the Grim Reaper. I'll get queasy just squishing caterpillars on the baby lettuces. No, stop it. I don't want to be left holding the scythe.
Nope, I'm slipping, I'm afraid. My time is running out. I wish I'd had a mother, because if I'd had a mother, I could cry out, Mother. But I didn't, so I can't. Last. Other famous last words are, Don't point that at me. And, Why is that red light flashing? And, How does Dibbler make a profit on this stuff at 5 groats a bottle? I know them all. Now, which one shall I use? Let me see now.
All right, just stay there, and I'll try to get you on your feet again.
Мы так ловко сменили имидж обратно.
Act 4. Till death us do part.
I better leave his butt. At least until the men in white coats... I wonder if...
I'm still...
All right. Something to fill up. I'm working on... Honestly, you think nothing was done around here? Once. Just once. Let's just leave him alone.
Да, нам осталось вот совсем-совсем чуть-чуть.
Why does death have an
Вот прям совсем чуть-чуть.
Redundant, I would have thought. Yeah, I'm sure that this... No.
Косу я, кстати, не обратил внимания, она у нас есть. И мы, видимо, все уже стырили. Ну, типа, она нам больше не нужна, и мы, соответственно, ее... Музончик знакомый. Да, мы ее, типа, оставили, и все. О, Казанунда.
I'm in the mood for frogs. Ah, yeah, frogs are the things I've been thinking of. But they're so small and green, and they reign supreme in this crazy Casananda's house of love. Oh, oh, oh!
Ooh, much better.
Yes.
Ooh, I like this one.
Quite right. Plenty enough to go around. How'd you cook it? Sage and onions?
Sage and onions? In the middle of the desert?
Oh, turmeric, rose water and onions then. Come on.
Yes.
Whoops. Well, there goes Casanunda. I'd watch what happens next, but I'll probably be here for days.
О. Надо попиздеть с этим приехавшим.
Popping who?
So what's all this...
Он куда? Он в магазин поехал или куда? Должен мне рассказать про то, где этот находится. С живительной водой источник.
Here. If I must...
Че, специально показали, что он приехал, но...
Popping humor.
Блин, музыка знакомая, в какой-то игре была такая же музыка. Только я не помню в какой. Да блин, я не хочу скипать.
All right, what about these other mystic...
We have the...
Oh, really?
You are there.
Now that... Where am I...
Oh,
When they call...
how... What? Mine's gone black. There is a prospector. What comes... He goes everywhere. You ask him if he...
А, кстати, может быть. Я уже не помню. Надо пойти на верблюда внимательно посмотреть.
Popping humors.
Блин, где же я эту музыку слышал?
A hitching. It's a piece... A pair of birds, just a carrier. Oh, well. I just wish...
Смогу стримить трое суток к ряду. Да сможешь, чё нет? Ну, Ambient, да, не уникальный, но я помню четко какую-то игру, в которой был именно вот этот Ambient. Вот этот ту-ту-ту-ту, вот этот вот, который только что было. Вот четко помню, была какая-то игра, где был именно вот этот Ambient. Вот, теперь надо пойти туда. Я не помню, что в Готике был этот Ambient. Пустыня-то там была, а вот Ambient-то не помню. В принципе, я слишком мало играл.
Hey, look, a canteen. Nothing inside. A pair of saddle, paired, of course, so you can lose twice as many articles as if you're... I better not fiddle... Let's just leave it.
Надо было ему что-нибудь засунуть в этот.
Water. Well, it's wet, runs down. Would you want to...
Ему надо, по-моему, что-то засунуть. По-моему, руку надо ему засунуть. Не, в часике надо песок, надо не воду. Кто ж воду-то в часы песочные льет?
Popping hummus. Popping hummus.
Не, фляга нам для другого нужна, насколько я помню. Сундук, ты меня догонишь когда-нибудь? Пиздец, он медленный.
Let's just leave it.
Да сундук, блять, а не Ринсвинд. Во, наконец-то. Там идея в том, что за ним стервятники полетят.
I doubt that adding water will...
Видите? Вода не нужна.
A pedestal. I can't hold water in my bed. A canteen full of water.
Почему глаза только красные, не могу понять. О, вот. Другое дело. Скажите, чат, у кого еще стрим лагает?
Epilogue. Queen Kong.
Well, I never.
Ooh, I say, well, that is good.
Run, you fools! It's for real! I'm not sure whether they spent enough on the script for this movie. It seems to be all just special effects.
Hmm? Is it intermission yet? I was hoping for something nice and sticky on a stick.
The only thing sticky around here is this finale. Get on with it!
I can't just climb. Oh, God! Sorry, got carried away again. I do hope the little fella's okay up there. I'll rescue him soon.
Snappy for the ragman's trumpet. Millennium hand and shrimp.
Yes, it is very romantic, isn't it?
Oh, bugger it. Front the biscuit for a sneaky trouser. I told them.
You're just an old softy under that crust, aren't you? Of course, she is rather tall, but they do say size isn't important.
Actually, they do make a beautiful pair, you know. I mean the librarian and the giant. Do you think we should rescue him, Dean?
Well, I was just wondering if we might have to rescue her. Perhaps we'd better just let nature take its course?
Got a horse, did you say? How's he going to get it up that tower with that big woman in the way?
Bladders! Get your bladders here!
Leave that alone. It's not for the likes of you. Hello there, young man. Having a good day?
This is clearly some attempt at sarcasm. Haven't you got anything better to do than sit here all day?
Well, it's not every day I get to see a man torn to pieces by a giant elf.
Там он эльф
Oh,
стоит.
yes. Point taken. Are you sure this is where you want to be? I mean, it's not exactly safe, is it?
I don't know. The safest place seems to be wherever you are. I heard all those comments you made about the animation budget, you see.
She's right there, you know.
No.
I haven't even asked it yet.
Oh, all right. Ask away.
That's better. Now, can I have the flying broom, please?
No.
Right. There, see? It doesn't hurt to follow the... Now, if you don't mind, it looks like I'll have to get busy going on a silly quest to wrinkle the wretched thing out of you. Waiting to see me get croaked. Only the fact that this is the last scene of the game makes me refrain... Pretty Polly. I'll best leave it alone. You can swap minds with this raven, can you?
Yes, I'm very good at it.
Oh, go on. You can't possibly manage to put all your knowledge and experience into that tiny little avian brain?
Of course I can. Just watch.
Матушку-ветровоск вот так вот на понт взяли.
What a clever woman. Clever, yet oddly dumb.
У меня все еще с собой есть зомби-мышь, которую я таскаю с начала игры. Не зомби, а этот мышь-вампир.
Bladders! Get your bladders here! Bladders! Get your bladders here! Only a groat apiece, and even then I'm cutting my own throat.
Bladders? Are you taking the pic... Bladders?
Bladders, my friend, a rustic forerunner of the more familiar rubber balloon, as enjoyed by children. This is absolutely true. Who says computers aren't educational? I've got sheep bladders, vole bladders, moose bladders. You want a bladder? I'm your man.
You know, I believe you.
You can do other things besides blow 'em up, you know. Oh, dozens of uses a good bladder, although right now I admit I can only think of one or two. One, really.
Animal bladders.
That's right, Squire.
There's toys for children.
Wonderful idea, eh?
Look, do you really think this is an appropriate part of an animal's offal to be touting about as a child's toy?
Well, I suppose you're right, sir. But the stomach gets used for haggis and the intestines get used for sausage skins. Wait, brilliant! There's one bit no one ever uses. I can get hold of a pile of them right now.
No, stop right there. This has gone far enough. Bladders, I can almost understand.
Skulls, sir? What's wrong with that? I can make little drums, castanets, little money boxes.
Skulls? Oh, good. Right. Well, that's okay then. You just go and sell some animal skulls later on.
It'll have to be later, Squire. I'm still trying to shift all those animal colon footstools I made up yesterday.
All right. I'd like to buy some bladders, please.
Certainly, Squire. Now then, what sort? We've got your rats, your vole, that's the field vole, meadow vole, and the killer Clatchian vole.
The killer vole?
Oh yeah, you know the ones, 6 feet long, covered in poisonous spines, with incisors like chisel blades.
But I thought voles were sweet little things, you know, small and brown and covered with fur.
Not these ones, sir. Take your arm off in an instant. They've levelled whole continents, obliterated ships filled with puppies, baby kittens and innocent nuns.
Wait a minute. These look like sheep bladders. It comes to something when a poor sheep is finding its essential organs floating around as kiddies' balloons.
Sheep, sir? Never, sir. Catch me arming sweet little creature with curly wool and big brown eyes? Nah, not on my life. Cut me own throat if I tell a lie.
These have been taken from Clatchian voles. Clatchian voles is like rabid sharks on legs, sir.
Oh, well, that's all right then. In that case, give me some of them.
Right you are, Squire.
I just hope they had time to go to the lavatory first, though. Animal bladders filled with water. We could be onto something here.
Bladders, get your blad... What's it now? The dead are supposed to rest in peace, you know. Run! It's a falling giant woman! And that's another thing. In my day, girls were sweet, demure little things, not 60-foot tall monsters like you apparently get now. And I'm also pretty sure that in my day, they all actually wore something underneath. Sometime later. So, it's you at last, is it? So where do you think you've been?
Sorry, it's been a bit of a confusing week.
Confusing? I've been undead since 10:30 on Tuesday morning. I mean, I wouldn't complain, but I lost 17 pence just on blowfish since I died. You'd think the afterlife would be cheaper, wouldn't you?
Well, I've said sorry, haven't I? Come on, let's have a curry before we go. My treat.
Ah, well, all right, that is rather decent of you. By the way, I tried strangulation, drowning, poison, traffic accidents. I even listened to improvised jazz music. But that just made me wish I was dead. Or that the musicians were dead at any rate. How did I finally manage to go?
You got sat on by a giant elven queen.
Now there's one I never thought of trying. Still, if you gotta go...
Такой вот The End.
There's a place you're always welcome. That's as nice as it can be. Everyone can get in, 'cause it's absolutely free. That's death. No need to take a breath. Just lie around all day with not a single bill to pay. Hooray, that's death. No more sicknesses.
А где эта сцена была, киберхиппи?
If you live beyond your means, you can die beyond them too. Boo-hoo. Well, the greatest and the finest have already died.
Ну да, на фоне первой части. Оно все еще довольно странненькое, я бы сказал.
Say farewell to all your bills, rip up all your wills, and pop your final pills. Amen, that's death. It's a tete-a-tete with fate. If you're not feeling great, then it's the best way to lose weight, mate. Nothing here to hurt you, no one's here to nag. Come die with me if your life's a drag. That's death for wealthy and well-bred. All of them are here, and they're all completely dead. That's death. No more headaches, no more
Забрасывание камней в огород Терри Пратчетт. Это довольно странно звучит. Так. Вот мы, собственно, и прошли игру. Я думаю, мы на этом на сегодня закончим. А в следующий раз поиграем. У меня тут на примете есть еще одна игрушка. Только уже не старая, а новая, наоборот. Я думаю, завтра, наверное. Точно не уверен, но, скорее всего, завтра поиграем. Так, и в этот раз надо подвести итоги розыгрыша. Не так, как в прошлый раз, что я его даже не запустил. Не, она прям новая, она прям вышла недавно. Я даже могу вам сказать. Ну да, позавчера. И тоже квест. Вот. Так, нажимаем на волшебную кнопочку. Убрать найтбота из списков участников. И... бдыщ. Вот, победила Void Rose. Void. Это вторая игра, выигранная Void Rose. Нет, не Мордубин. Мордубину что-то не везет в последнее время. Он уже довольно давно не выигрывал. Как давно? Предыдущую выиграл Раздор, до него Трускиф, до него Tons of Brains, до него Альганга, до него Young Scientist. И до него выиграл Мордубин. Это было давненько в целом. Так. Так. Сразу личным сообщением Void Rose. Все мы клоны Мордубина. Все мы Мордубин. Один большой Мордубин. Ладненько, спасибо всем, кто был. Игрушка странненькая. Более странненькая, чем я ее помнил, оказалось. Но в целом все равно прикольная. Увидимся в следующий раз. Я надеюсь, завтра. Если я нормально высплюсь, то завтра. Может быть, чуть пораньше начнем. Не в 8 вечера, а часов в 7-6. Посмотрим. Ну, а пока что давайте. Всем пока.